What's up, my friend? I have what I think is an important video today. If you're feeling stuck in your body, if you're feeling a little hopeless, I encourage you to stick around, get comfortable, and hear me out. I created this YouTube channel because I was stuck in my body, and I know what that feels like. And my aim is to help others in this situation. For me, it was like everything was glued together and nothing wanted to move. And you know what? That's all good until you realize that you want to be able to move. I see people every day in stuck bodies who seem to have no problem at all with it. But for me, I wanted to do gymnastics, I wanted to dance, I wanted to climb, and my body was in the way. Additionally, I began to draw the link of my back pain to the amount of flexibility I had. I threw out my back playing basketball when I was 19 years old. Frightening. I have a hip impingement, and this is something that these days doctors are doing surgery for when it gets too restricting and too painful. They're saying the cause of this is the shape of your bones and how they've grown, so they're doing surgery to shave these bones down or to alter these bones. If I hadn't begun flexibility training, I see how this situation for me could have got worse and worse. Instead, it's been getting better and better. So something that some people are viewing as this is just how you are, and perhaps the only way to fix this is through surgery, is turning out to be, at least for me, something you can change, something that you have power over. To be honest, there were so many times along the way where I felt hopeless. Many of you know who my brothers are. If you haven't, you can go watch the Strength Side YouTube channel. I was watching them progress pretty fast with their flexibility and their strength training, but I wasn't. And for me, everything sort of felt like a dead end. So I felt like there was something wrong with me, like my body was different. And what I came to understand is that my body is different. I'm a little more stuck. There's a little more glue between my bones and in my muscles. And at the same time, my body's not different. I can make the same progress as them, albeit a little slower. Much of the same stuff works, it just takes longer for me to peel the glue away. And that's the point of this video. You can change, I promise. I wouldn't be making this video or any of these videos if that weren't the case. You're stuck and your body has locked up on you. But if it can lock, then it can unlock. The same way that you lived a life in which your body closed further and further in, you can live a life in which your body expands more and more open. Your body is responding to all of the stimulus that it's received up until this point. So when you try to stretch or strengthen specific areas, it's gonna hurt. If you don't do anything but sit in your chair, you're perpetuating the problem. If you're closed-minded and closed-hearted, then your body has no reason to open. More and more that I progressed and got my body away from a place of stuckness, stiffness, and glue, into a place of openness and flexibility and movement, the more I realized that what I was dealing with was just muscles that didn't know how to let go. And I'm at a point right now where I believe that the root of this problem we're dealing with is that your muscles don't know how to let go. They don't want to let go, but ultimately they need to let go. I'm totally open to being wrong. I'm also not trying to tell you that this is the way, this is the right way or the only way, but it's the best way that I've found, and I've sifted through a lot of stuff on my journey. This is a process of opening, and opening is learning what your specific body needs in order to let go. Because everybody's different, there's not really an outline for how to do this, but the end goal is the same. And look, this process is gonna take everything. It's work. And quite honestly, I'm not sure if this process is for everyone. It's hard, but it's the most rewarding work that you'll ever do. And that's another thing I can promise. Opening is an art form that you can learn. There's science, but this is very feeling based. It requires getting deep into your body, being open to new sensation, and developing communication and relationship with your body. So opening is something that can happen. It's something that you do have some control over. And that's all I want you to know. I don't care if you do it my way or if you follow me. I just want you to know that you have options. And that's what I wish that I had known when I had started. Because when I started, I was so pessimistic. I didn't think anything was gonna change. So next week, I'm gonna talk about some ideas for where you can start when you begin to think about overcoming your stuckness. I'll see you in that video.